on camera, a female reporter says she was bullied, told she is not welcome at a feminist conference. Why? Because she works for a conservative news organization. Now take a look at campus reform reporter Katherine Timpf's encounters with organizers of the Feminist Majority Foundation event.
We're just trying to ask people, kind of explain like what feminism means
I just
to you.
want to let you know this is a conservative media, so I just wanted to warn you.
You should know, if you're doing this interview, that they're a conservative organization.
Yeah. Oh.
You know that this is conservative. I just want to let you know that it's conservative media.
In other words, we're a group that's conservative, and so what we are fighting for is not something.
You're just assuming that based on where I work.
Yeah, we are.
All right, I'm going to the back. Sorry, they're a conservative news outlet, so we don't know if you want to participate in that.
I'm a female too. Can I not be a feminist?
There are females.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why am I being excluded based on where I work? I'm just trying to get some perspective on this. I'm just trying to interview people and talk to them.
You should visit the website and read like what the comments that people put on our website. That'll give you information.
You guys aren't wanted here.
We know.
What'd you say?
You guys aren't wanted.
We're not wanted here? That was supposed to be like inclusive of everyone.
And the Feminist Majority Foundation emailing on the record this statement. We regret that the clip shown online might overshadow some of the completed interviews that were conducted over the conference weekend. Reporter Katherine Timpf joins us. Good evening, Katherine, and tell me what happened.
Well, the completed interviews that happened were before all of the organizers started interrupting my interviews because they didn't think anyone should be talking to me because I'm a conservative. First, they made an announcement saying they should beware of me. They were taking pictures of me and posting them on Twitter saying, watch out, and then actually interrupting my interviews and saying, she's a conservative. Watch out. So it is a pity that we don't have some better interviews besides just footage of me being interrupted. But after they found out I was a conservative, worked for a conservative organization, that's what happened.
When you say they made an announcement, was it over a loudspeaker? In what way did they make announcements to stay away from you, essentially?
In addition to Twitter, I heard it was in one of the events. The woman told me herself, as you can see on the video, that she made an announcement. And it's just really sad because at no point did anybody ever even think to ask me what I thought about the issues. I'm a female myself. I'm sure we could have found some common ground, had some conversations, but they were just so terrified based on the label conservative, decided to discriminate against me, which is exactly what they were there fighting against, is what a lot of them told me when we did speak.
Were there some media or outlets or reporters or something that did speak to them, that they did speak to?
I did not see any other media there, but they knew I was coming as media. I called ahead of time with my name, Campus Reform, said I'd be bringing a cameraman. I didn't face any problems at all until they found out that I worked for a conservative organization.
How did they find that out?
I have no idea. They must have Googled it. Someone must have done some research. I have no idea how they found out, but once they did, all of a sudden I was excluded. All of a sudden the anti-exclusion or safe space policy didn't apply to me.
Katherine, thank you very much. Okay, let's all go off the record for a minute. I'm a feminist. My career and background prove that one. So I'm stunned by the Feminist Majority Foundation statement in response to the treatment of Katherine Timpf at their feminist conference. And it reads in part the statement, some participants thought it would be wise if those sought to be interviewed were informed about the perspective of campus reform. You know what? That is so pathetic and so weak. What? Women are so delicate that they need extra information before answering questions about feminism? Feminist majority is embarrassing women. Equal rights for women is very important. Women want parity, equal wages, equal opportunity, and I'm all for that. But telling a reporter at a feminist convention she's not wanted at what is billed as an inclusive event is weird. Mean Girls sound familiar? But more importantly, this scaredy cat stuff sets women way back. Women promoting women's rights should stand tall. They don't need extra help. And it is such the wrong message to send. So feminist majority, wake up. Get out of 1968. This is 2014. A lot has happened, and there's a lot of work to do. And that's my off-the-record comment tonight.